And considering his experience, you wonder if they're going to lean on him a little bit more than a typical linebackers coach. Plus, at the same time, this has arguably been the worst position on the team since that Shaq Quarterman trio moved on. So the last couple seasons.
Mm-hmm. It's been bad. It's been under-recruited. It's also been underdeveloped. And just there also has to be, we got to have that understanding, guys. When we talk about these current coaches, I want to say this because a lot of people want to take this and run with it in a different direction. The reason why a lot of us are excited about what's happening is not to downplay or disrespect the previous coaches who were here at the University of Miami. It's about the excitement of the growth of the level of coach. Let's say, for example, we were already getting level 3 coaching. Let's say 3 out of 5. And those people are trying. Okay, we're not saying that they're completely suck and they're worthless and they don't need a job and kick them out. We're not saying that. The reason why, and I'm going to say me, the reason why I have been so harsh and rough on the coaches that we bring in is because this logo isn't the Kansas K. This isn't the FAU Owl logo. Okay, this isn't the University of San Diego logo. Okay, now we're not winning national championships, but that's how you get there, is you go get the vital teachers and coaches to build the program to get there again. So my issue has never been with a Jonathan Packey. My issue directly has never been with an Efren Banda. My issue and the reason why I've always been critical is why are those people getting their first chances at a prestigious institution like the University of Miami and on a very important job like the 10 assistant coach job at the University of Miami? This is the kind of staffs you're supposed to be putting together here. Okay. And that's the reason why I get fired up, or it seems as though I'm downplaying or down talking, because it didn't, in my opinion, feel as though we were swinging for the fences or that we had the quality program to attract the right level coaches to what this is supposed to look like and supposed to play like. And the reason why I say that is because if Kevin Steele and Charlie Strong are coaching, let's say, a Mike Pinckney, who is pretty solid but limited, they would know what to call and what not to call to make sure we don't put him in a bad situation. So he doesn't look bad. So we don't look bad. So this team doesn't look bad. But it takes a certain level of coach, certain level of experience to know, and man, we can't have him banging on tight ends. Coach, he's aggressive. Come on, man. It's the ACC coach. No. He's 5'11". He's 232. He's limited in his dynamic range and change in twitch fibers. Why would we have him lined up over there? Okay. Let's have him split the difference, give him a little bit of space so that if he does get shook on the top of a route, he has enough to where he can kind of slam down on a curl. But as opposed to him being too close to a tight end and they give him a little fender and he goes flying and there's nobody there. Just those little things, or how to properly put a game plan together. As far as this is what I see they do, this is their plan A. Once we stop plan A, this is what they're going to do with plan B. And here's what they're going to come with plan C. But all that comes with the quality experience. And that's something that you can't cheat your way up. 30 years of defensive coaching experience is defensive coaching, 30 years of defense coaching experience. Okay. At the Division I, Power 5 level, at multiple different levels, like Coach Kevin Steele. Or 20-plus years of defensive coordinating since I was in my diapers with a guy like Charlie Strong, with a coach like Charlie Strong. So I'm not smelling myself. I'm not over-exuberant. I'm just finally excited because now we don't have to come on and say, oh, man, listen, Mark, I'm telling you, this guy, he's young, but he's going to be great. No, Mark, we don't have to Google the people. We don't have to try to figure out who these people are. These 11, going on with 10 assistant coaches all have resumes. They all have history, and they all are going to be able to impact these young men to the level that they need to be. to help rise some of them up. So I had to say that, Mark, because it was getting to a point where, you know, I'm not a hater. Most of us in the media are not truly haters. We don't hate these people. We don't hate these players. We're critical, number one, because it's the job. But number two, because we see what this University of Miami has been. We see what the program can be. And we knew for the longest that it wasn't that. And it hurts. And until we go out there and prove it, this best staff in the ACC is just on a piece of paper. But it's very experienced, and it has a very good knowledge. Now we got to see it come mesh together. We have to see it on the football field as far as wins and losses. But practice habits, little things like leverage and hand placement and quality of effort, those kind of things, we won't have to worry about much anymore. And if the young man can't get it done, we'll find someone that does while we still teach that young man, as opposed to just throw them out there because they're the best we have, or just kick them out and say, hit the portal. Nah, we don't have guys like that on this staff who think that way anymore. And I get fired up about that. So I just had to answer that.